Hello, hello. Give me 1 second to get the game in here. Boop. Yeah. Good morning. Actually, I'll save the intro for when I get in there. I don't know if anybody's going to watch yet or going to watch at all. This is way off my normal schedule. Had a bit of a medical issue the other day. Oh, Birdie. Hello. How are you doing? Adipva? I probably am not pronouncing that right. Ooh, food. Oh, if I eat two different types of food, it doesn't stack. Got it. That makes sense. Anyway, how are you doing? It is not my usual streaming time at all. I recognize this. Final Fantasy Friday got delayed till Saturday due to medical issues. But I'm awake now, and only half of my children are. I put on a movie for them and thought I could get away with playing video games for a bit this Saturday morning. I'm gonna get over here and then I'll do a proper intro. Now that we're in authored. Alright. Good morning, everybody. I'm Old Man Sugarheart. Today we're playing Final Fantasy XIV. We're doing so on a Saturday, which is weird for me. But I had a little bit of a medical issue. I had to go to the doctor. I was having a ton of back pain. And then a rash appeared and I was like, oh. Too much of both of these things means I should go to the doctor. And I got shingles. That's right, ladies. It's shingles night here on Final Fantasy Friday, which is actually Saturday. And yeah. That's a good old person disease. It really helps my street cred here because most people don't get it until, unless they're in their 50s. What do you think, Lise? Nice dress. Something definitely happened here. I see several people who look like they might be injured. Let's give them a hand and find out what we missed. Do I need to help? Oh, I'll be fine. It's nothing that won't heal. You should go after Lise. Okay. Are there people here? I was gonna say, this place does look very empty, except for apparently 2 people. I remember you. You're the one that saved me from the Doman Catchers. Thanks to you, we managed to rescue the fishermen and my kidnapped comrades, one of whom joined the Confederacy with me long ago. It would have broken my heart to have to bury him. Oh, and if you're looking for the captain, you'll find him in the tavern. Blech. Alright. Where's your friend at? Where's your friend at? There he is. Ooh, you're not an Imperial, is it over? Kami be praised. I was certain she would have had us all killed and burned Asari to the ground, or kill us for after making us watch, or barricade us in our homes before putting them to the torch. Cool, cool. Stupefied senior. Same. Thank you, my child. When the fighting started, I tried to run and hide, but I fell and could not regain my feet. I thought for sure we would all be slaughtered, but the pirates drove them off. Never thought I would see the day when the Confederacy came to our aid. Okay. Back already? What have you learned? Imperials? At the tavern, you say? In that case, we should find Lise and speak with him together.
My Eorzean friends. Saw the smoke, did you? A pity you did not come sooner, though I gather you were busy elsewhere.
Gosetsu! You're alive. You're all alive.
And full of vim and vigor. Did I not tell you I was no stranger to chains?
The fighting cannot have lasted long. Where are all the Imperials?
Hello, how have I been? I've been okay. I do have strange old man disease now, so I'm loaded up on painkillers, but that should lead to 2 weeks of fun streams.
Fled. They stood their ground for a time, until it became clear that their Korgian reinforcements would not be coming. We took some few casualties, but my deeper regret is having let Yotsuyu slip through my fingers. That bodyguard of hers may be a half-wit, but he's a mean bastard on the battlefield.
In any event, I imagine all involved are satisfied with this outcome. So far as the Empire is concerned, the Confederacy attacked Asari in retaliation for the Viceroy's actions. And without the aid of insurrectionists, I might add.
Hey, thank you for the follow, MSAS.
Suffice it to say, we are prepared to be the subject of their undivided attention for the foreseeable future.
Don't do anything reckless.
Nor you. Our fates are intertwined now. If you fall, so do we.
Your assistance would be most welcome. Nevertheless, we shall do our utmost to spare you undue danger. We are already in your debt.
Nay, little miss, all debts are paid. For by your deeds, many still live who elsewise would not. Let both parties count their blessings, and may fortune continue to favor us all.
Sorry to hear that. Hope you get better. I should get better in 2 weeks or so. I think this happens to all old people. The doctor said like 10 days. So, yeah, fun stuff.
You still seek to bring freedom to our people, then? You will go to Yansha.
I have faith that our allies yet live. Once we have found them, We will plan our next step.
Yansha was the crucible of the rebellion. What happened here pales in comparison to what Yotsuyo did there. Remember this. Fear changes men. Have care in whom you place your trust.
And with that, we must take our wounded home. Oh, your shellback friend sends his regards and looks forward to your next meeting. Try not to die before then, eh?
Yep. Hey! Thank you for the raid. Hi, Sandra. Good to see you. Sorry I didn't get to raid you yesterday. Our Final Fantasy Friday got delayed until Saturday. What were you guys playing? I know you've been playing a lot of fun, cozy games. No, I'm fine. Yeah, I know, but like some of my viewers have expressed that they liked it when I raid your stream. So I'm more sorry for them. They had to go and watch you on their own. You were also doing Final Fantasy XIV today? Nice. We're about to do the 500th story quest in Final Fantasy XIV for us. Actually, more like 498. I've got two quests in my episode list that weren't actually quests. There's like the intro and then climbing Kugane Tower. But I believe this is episode 497 right now. We're flying through the story. We were trying to do a bird story, the sequel to the Moon. It was being really buggy, so you only did Final Fantasy XIV today. That's a bummer. There was somebody in my chat who explicitly requested that we play those games too. I don't know if we will, but like I hear it's very good, very emotional. Oh, look, it's old. Oh, hi, Designs over on YouTube. You did well, old. Were it not for the tremendous strength and bravery of yours, many innocent souls would have suffered terrible fates. Though I knew the Confederacy would be loath to meet the Imperials in battle, I also knew that if any could win them over, it'd be you. Truly, yours is a heroic spirit that inspires men to rise above their own circumstances, to strive for something greater. It will be an honor to travel with you again. To the Moon was great, but you don't know if it's the Steam versions that are acting up for you? You've heard the console versions are fine. Now then, let us not squander the Confederacy's gift. Yangshia and my countrymen await. There's a tunnel to the southwest. We need but follow it to reach our destination. With me. It's that "we need but" that threw me off there. I was like, that's not how sentences work. But that is how it do in Final Fantasy XIV. This must be the tunnel? Probably. A lot of this stuff I've forgotten. I've only been here once before, and it was a long time ago. Meanwhile, on the shores of Authard, Hi, Miss Pose. Welcome in.
We cannot rest here for long. This place is not safe. Mayhap nowhere is, if thieves can breach our vaults. Nevertheless, it is our duty to protect these treasures, and we shall not fail for want of effort.
So, this is why you abandoned your posts. And without a word of explanation at that. Rather thoughtless of you, was it not?
Lady Yotsuyu, pray forgive us our absence, but our home was under attack, our vaults plundered by outsiders.
Did you even pause to consider the possibility that it might be a diversion? What is the point of contracting your services if you are not here when they are required? It is my solemn charge to bring these vermin to heel. To torment them, body and soul, until all they hold dear is as bitter ashes in their mouths. And then you go and ruin everything!
By the way, since you're streaming this today, will Stardew Valley stream be postponed to a later date? No. No, I still plan on playing Stardew Valley tonight at the usual time. Now that I've been to the doctor and have all the painkillers I need to survive, I plan on getting right back on schedule. And so, yeah, starting after this, everything should go back to normal. Yotsuya is so awesome. I agree. She's my favorite villain.
There's naught to be gained in belaboring the point. All that remains is to administer your punishment.
What's the usual time? It's not displayed on the schedule. 8 p.m. Central Time. If you join the Discord, and I'll try to share that with you right now. Apparently I can't through OBS. Hang on. I'll get it to you. I post the schedule in the Discord with converted timestamps. That way it'll go to whatever your regional time is. Can't still have to make an account, but thanks anyways. Yeah, no rush. Or don't even bother if you don't want.
Milady!
Ooh. Some pretty weak sauce turtles. We beat that guy up like 18 times.
No, it's no good. There's just no joy in it. No release. There needs to be some investment. They were negligent imbeciles deserving of punishment, but it was hardly personal. 10,000 such Korjin could not satisfy me half so well as a single doman.
Pretty. There are a lot of hearts on the hill too. Hi, dear. Have a good day at work.
Here. One of the vaunted treasures of the Red? The craftsmanship is certainly impressive. Mayhap we can use it to make amends.
How long before Lord Xenos reinstates me, do you reckon? I've got unfinished business back in Eorzea.
Oh, damn. You think the stream will be between 2 and 3 a.m. at your time zone? Yeah. That's usually the rough thing about the Saturday night stream. That one usually goes well for the American audiences who can just stay up late. But like my normal audience that sees me at like 4 a.m. my time, because it's like noon in Europe, or like 8 p.m. or afternoon in like Australia, then they can show up. So like weekdays are usually for people not in the US, unless they're crazy and have terrible sleep schedules. But like the weekend one is really good for people in America. Anyway, I try to make everybody happy and end up making everybody happy exactly a third of the time.
Is serving me really so unbearable? At least pretend to enjoy it, you witless lump! If you are so desperate to earn a way back to Eorzea, then be quiet and do as you're told. And bring that sword while you're at it.
Okay, you have a bad sleep schedule anyways. If by some miracle you manage to go to bed early, wake up at like 7 a.m., I'll probably still be playing. That is the big thing about the Saturday stream, is like I just go all night usually. Although it's been a very weird week for me.
I remember the silence. How the talking stopped when we first set foot on the plains of Yansha.
Place is cool, but the falling rocks problem has got to be insane.
Before us stood yet another wall, and through a great Magitech field we glimpsed Doma Castle. I'll never forget the sight, or the anger I felt that day. Life, liberty, hope, so much lost, so much taken. As we walked through that war-torn land, no one said a word.
A straight up tiger. Neat. Yes, this is far enough. Ere we proceed further, I should speak of Yanxia and what became of her, and what lies beyond the Great Wall at the heart of Doma. And we should be glad to hear of it, but is it wise to have this conversation here on the road, out in the open? Like, there's a tiger like 5 feet away. Once, your caution would be warranted, but no longer. Xenos did not linger after he crushed the rebellion, appointed Yotsuyo to act in his stead and quit these lands for fresh sport. The acting viceroy was no less merciless than her master. Without warning, her men would march into villages in search of radical elements, killing and torturing who dared resist. And then, as quickly as they had come, they left. Satisfied that the memory of the purges would keep the people in line, she relaxed her grip on the Yanxia. What need for the leash when the dog is broken? Village of Namaya lies to the west, though I doubt the Imperials are present. Let's proceed with caution. I think what surprises me most about the tiger is that it's an actual tiger. Like, is this the first, aside from my, like, little ermine here, the first animal in Final Fantasy XIV that is actually the animal? Like, it's not like an Asian coeurl or anything like that. It's just a straight up tiger. Trying to remember if we found like bears or something before. Don't mind me. Whoop. This fun little piano jam going on in the background. Hello. As she is the humble village of Namai. How delicious her rice, how sweet is her persimmons. Too long has it been since I've seen her with my own eyes. And for a mercy, the Imperials appear to be absent. Alright, thinking it over, I think that was quest 498, so this is 499. Getting real close. We're gonna get a new bandana. Let no man claim that I am reckless. Prudence has ever been my watchword. Old, venture closer. You would attend and confirm that there are no soldiers lurking about. Survey Namai from a safe distance. Eek.
We may be in luck. I don't see a single Imperial soldier.
Then there is no need to remain hidden. Let us go and greet them as friends.
I'm going too.
Good people of Namai, hearken to me. We come in peace and desire only information to learn of recent events.
Isn't that the General?
Lord Gorsetsu, can we preserve your right? He lives.
I say, brothers and sisters, is aught amiss? Why do you regard me as one with a wild beast? Why is there fear in your eyes? Why do you tremble so?
Oh, poor guy.
Ah, but of course, you fear me a vengeful spirit of the dead. Rest assured, naught could be further from the truth. For am I not corporeal? Are my feet not firmly set upon the ground?
What should we do? If they catch him here, you know what will happen.
Of all the times for him to turn up, has the old fool lost his mind?
Nice freckles.
You! But why have you come here? What do you want from us?
I know not who you are to speak thus to your elders, boy, but mine only desire is to be received with the hospitality owed a humble traveler, not the fear and trepidation one might afford a wrathful shade.
What? What you going on about? Actually, never mind. Just come with me, now!
What's up? I don't know who you people think you are, but do you have any idea what would happen to us if you were found in our village? Again, you address us with unwarranted spite. I've let your impropriety pass until now, but no longer. Who are you, boy, to speak to me thus? Know you not who I am? I am Issei of Namai, a farmer like my father before me and his farmer before him. I wouldn't expect a man like you to know who I am, but I know you. We all do. Lord Cayenne's retainer and the leader of the rebellion, Gosetsu, notorious fugitive, wanted dead or alive by the Empire. If you were an evil empire, those people would be drowning in Kool-Aid. Like, just Kool-Aid? Kool-Aid's actually pretty nice. I don't think I understand. Do you mean like cult Kool-Aid? Is that what all this is about? They'd be ready to fight the Warrior of Light. Gotcha. So you would have indoctrinated them. I'm hardly the first man to earn the ire of the Empire, nor will I be the last. Was not Namai home to brave and true warriors who fought beneath our banners for king and country? They fought and they died, every last one. Then the Imperials came looking for more because of them. They were this close to killing us all, to burning our village to the ground. We've only just begun to enjoy some semblance of peace. Never again, do you understand? We've had enough of you and yours. Whatever it is you're plotting, leave us out of it. Impassioned as his plea may be, surely he must know I cannot leave things as they are. But for now, I shall respect his wishes. We must continue towards our final destination, the House of the Fierce, proud headquarters of the Doman Liberation Front. There's a secret entrance to the north of Namai, by way of a small spring. Come, I'll show you. See, these guys only have half the Kool-Aid. Yeah, if you really want them in the Kool-Aid, you gotta go like the Mongol route. Not only, like, you can't just kill, you know, a portion of every village. What you do is you say, hey, we own you. If you fight back, we'll kill you all. Build a lovely pyramid of skulls in the center of town. And if you don't, then we'll shower you with gifts. Welcome you into our empire. And that worked pretty well for them. They made it like all the way to Europe. Good evening to you, sir. You wish to hire a falcon porter? Yeah, I just want to know where you are. Now that they told me to leave, I'm going to touch all the things. Ah, I see. I remember this now. Now I have them do Agni Kais on the traders, and the biggest winners get ported to Harlemald, where we turn them into lizard men. I feel like that's a reference I'm not getting. Are people gonna get turned into lizard men in the future? This way, we must dive into the water. Garlemald, okay, but that still didn't answer my lizardmen question. Have no fear, old. It is but a short distance. You need not hold your breath for long. I think I have to do the dive underwater emotes. that thing? No, I have a water flip. How does one swim down? Eh. Perhaps it's an action? I can just straight up die. Control spacebar, hold B or O. Ah, yeah, on controller it's B. But control spacebar is the advice I was given. If you're here with a controller. Thanks to both of you for that, by the way. Oh, sometimes the only people who like stumble across my videos are people who get stuck on like menial things like that. So you may have just helped both PC and controller players. How invigorating. Congratulations, my friends. You are come to the House of the Fierce. Give me a hat. Still like the cowboy hat better. All right, this is it, I think. This might be episode 500. We have played 500 quests or quest-like things in my playthrough right now. Woo! I imagine we have over 1,000, so I can't say I'm at the halfway point, but this is pretty impressive. You're old Sugarheart, are you not? We were told of your coming. Heroes of Eorzea, we the Doman Liberation Front are honored to receive you. If you would be so good as to follow me.
This is the House of the Fierce. But there are so few of them.
Many kindred spirits remain in hiding following the rebellion. Many others gave their lives for their nation. We are the stubborn remainder. Even accounting for our comrades in the field, we are at a fraction of our former strength, 'tis true. Yet we few are patriots. Brothers in arms, prepared to fight with every fiber of our being to set our people free.
Gosetsu, you're too big to be out of breath after swimming? Yeah, I imagine if his lungs match his body shape here. Like if his ribs are really that wide across, because he looks like he's not fat, that he's just large. So his lungs have got to be like sleeping bags.
Ever are we hopeful that others will join our cause, but never did I dream that you would journey so far.
I think her voice changed.
Yukiri! Gods, it's good to see you. You look great, by the way. Have you been here long?
I returned but recently, having concluded my mission. Oh, it is good to see you again, my friends.
Did I hear aright? Your mission is concluded? Then you have found the young master.
Ere we speak of that, I would know by what fortuitous circumstance our friends came to be here.
Damn, you have to leave now? Sorry?
The
It's
Empire's
okay.
crimes are all too familiar. Lys, my heart goes out to your people.
But you'll try to show up next stream? Cool. Maybe I'll see you in 12 hours. Maybe I'll see you in 17. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Yugiri is the best. Yugiri is pretty cool. But, like, her voice is really throwing me off here. She didn't sound like this before, right?
We wanted to stay and fight, believe me, but we knew it wouldn't work. We needed more time to rebuild, and more allies to stand with us against the Empire. So we decided to come here and help you free Doma. To show everyone that you're not alone, and that the Garleans can be beaten if we work together. I'd like to think we proved that in the Ruby Sea.
That you did, Lys, and far more besides. Needless to say, your assistance would be most welcome.
Hear, hear. Now then, Yugiri, you must tell me of your search for our master.
Lest you wonder, he speaks of Lord Hien, son of Lord Cayenne, who perished during the rebellion. When it became clear that all hope of victory had gone, Lord Hien bade us deliver as many of our people as we could to safety beyond our borders. But as his father's heir, he was determined to fight on, and so he did, until he suffered a grievous wound in battle and vanished without a trace. Until now. For I have found Lord Hien, seen and spoken with him, on the Azim steppe.
O boundless and merciful Kami, the young master lives. Tell me, was he well? Did his wound yet ail him? Where is he now? Have you brought him back to us?
You may take comfort in the knowledge that he is hale and whole. However, when I invited him to return with me to Doma, he had this to say. If Doma yet thirsts for the blood of patriots and tyrants, I shall offer unto her my blade. But if she has had her fill of bitter draughts, I shall offer unto her conquerors my head. Thrice did I declare to him that no true son or daughter of Doma would ever accept such a sacrifice. But for all my passion, he would not be swayed. Learn the truth of her heart and return to me, he said. And so I left him.
The words of one made to wear the mantle of leadership too soon. Yet there is wisdom in them all the same. If the people no longer yearn to be free, 'twould be folly to rekindle the fires of war.
To suffer our master, to surrender his life and forsake all hope of freedom is by far the greater folly. I will not go to face my fallen comrades having done naught to stop it.
Nor I, Shadow Walker, nor I. But we need not rouse our comrades to battle this day. Let us instead welcome our honored guests and allow them a moment of respite.
Yeah, party time. Angry lizard. Oh! Are the Aura? Am I getting that right? Are they the lizard people you were talking about? Are they manufactured? I don't know the lore behind them. Just thought they were a race of demon people. As you can see, they went through great lengths to disable the Aetheryte. Apparently, in the twilight days of the rebellion, they feared that Xenos would be willing to risk sending unattuned conscripts. That said, it is hardly irreversible. But they have the necessary materials. It would be a challenge to repair it alone, but mayhap with my brother's help. Nope, they're lizards. Just straight up lizards. Were they born that way? Or are they man-made lizards? You should hear this, Old. He was telling me about Xenos and the rebellion. What you have to understand is that it was not a simple matter of numbers. The bulk of the 12th never even took the field. It was Xenos' stratagems that won the war. They were unlike any we've ever seen. His formations were unorthodox, bewildering. We honestly thought we had him on the back foot. One moment we were pressing home our advantage. The next we were surrounded and at his mercy. Then he stood before us, his cornered prey, alone and unarmed. He beckoned us to come forward and fight for our lives. Garlemald hates lizards. What do you think about that, kitty? Cat is just staring at me. You've had breakfast. One by one, my comrades charged, fearless and unflinching. He would dance amidst their blades for a time, then draw closer as if to embrace. One after another, he made us watch. Do you understand? He made us watch. And a monster enjoys killing people. Does he think this is some sort of game? I do not think there was any joy in that. Nor justice, nor morality, nor meaning to him. The weight of one life is no different from that of 1,000. A challenge had been issued and was accepted, but on finding us no challenge at all, his objective changed. The tales of the Imperial soldiers being played for slaughtering families, for breaking brave men's spirits. Only later did I come to understand why. He did not desire obedience. He desired hate, and men consumed by it. A new battle, a new enemy, a new challenge. The hunt, I am told he called it. Hunt without end. Hello, Biggie Bound, over on Twitch. A little does he know. I know very, very little. We're almost to the point where I don't know what's ahead. I believe I did like an undersea dungeon at some point. That should be like near the end of as far as I've ever been before. And when all our best lay dead and broken, he left muttering that we bored him. But our weapons at least held his interest. For he took a fallen samurai sword, having grown fond of it. Since that day, he has ever wielded Far Eastern blades. He's said to be fascinated by the ones with storied histories, and so soldiers who seek to curry his favor often present those of defeated enemies as gifts. It's like it's all a game to him. People are suffering, dying, and he's collecting swords. We all feel the same, but my lady, you must understand. On the battlefield, reasons don't matter. The victor is not the just, but the strong, and the strong become the heroes of the tale. We were not strong enough. It's not sufficient to be right, to be just. Without strength, our path has but one end. Discovered that I can unsheath mid-jump and do a flip. Wah. Mayhap a brief respite is in order. Were I 20 years younger, these wounds would not have warranted a second glance. Alas, no samurai has the strength to defeat that villain, old age. But what say you to the House of the Fierce? Compared to your Rising Stones, I concede it may be somewhat lacking. But it has been a haven these past 10 years to all who would set Doma free. Regrettably, our efforts in that time have come to little and less. When the Emperor died, we were so sure that the hour of our liberation was at hand. But Xenos soon paid to that with the aid of Yotsuyo and the secrets she sold. Yugiri and Mojito. Old, I do hope you've taken this opportunity to rest and recover. It is well that you spoke with one of the survivors of that massacre. To defeat one's foe, one must first understand his true nature. As the Alamegan resistance has struggled, so too has the Doman Liberation Front. More so, perhaps, given the precarious position in which we find ourselves in the wake of our doomed rebellion. We are few, and our enemies are legion. We are weak, they are strong, yet with your help, I believe there's little we cannot achieve. I only hope that the depth of our predicament has not shaken your commitment to our cause. Never, victory will be ours! Aye, that it will. The hero of Eorzea on our side, we cannot lose. Got 2 recommendations for you, good games that you play. Voyagers of Nira and Omega Crafter. Voyagers of Nira, I've been getting a lot of emails about. That might be one to play. Survival Crafting, I kind of want to play Dune. Kind of missed the boat on that one, but I'm also kind of waiting for like the Valheim 1.0. So I don't want to like burn myself out on other crafters. If I could get like a solid release date on Valheim 1.0 and it's like 6 months away, maybe I'll play Voyagers of Nira. Mega Crafter I haven't heard about. I'm gonna have to look that one up. And I get a pretty hat. But yeah, I do like a good survival crafting game, and it's been a long time since I played one. What was the last one I played? It wasn't Enshrouded, was it? It's probably Aloft, which could have been better. But yeah, I've got a hankering for that exact type of game. I was just hoping it would be Valheim 1.0, because that's going to be like a 100 and 200 hour playthrough, just like from start to finish. It'll be rough. I might let the community join though. You try Aloft? I did try Aloft. I've tried a lot of games. On stream, I've played Aloft, Enshrouded. Those are the 2 that pop into my head. Now then, I should be glad to discuss our next course of action. Though now that I think on it, I myself have been away from Doma for some time. And even after my return, the search for Lord Hien commanded my full attention. Mayhap it would be to both our benefit if we were to see to the reality of Doma for ourselves. For did my lord not bid me to learn the truth of her heart? Let's do this together, old. Let's go among the people, and with our own eyes bear witness to their hardship. As a foreigner to these lands, your reputation does not precede you. Moreover, unlike Gosetsu, I can accompany you without attracting unwanted attention. I'd like to join you, if that's all right. By all means, we should be glad of your company and your perspective. Namai is not far. I say we begin there. Now say I do play some survival crafting game very soon. What How should I play it? Do I talk to you? Are you the door? Yeah. Like, do I open it up to the community? Just let anybody who wants to join? Still a small enough creator that I can get away with that. Or I could find a bunch of like-minded streamer friends. Maybe some of my IRL friends. And play with them. Most survival games you played, the most survival games you play are Aloft, Humanists, Green Hell, Voyagers of Nira, and Palworld. I just saw Palworld announced a new farming sim. Very excited about. Actually looks so much better than Palworld itself. But they can do that because they have money. And I think they're going to survive the Nintendo lawsuits. Honestly, I think the Nintendo lawsuits are blowing up in their face a bit. Old. Glad to see you too put through thought into your garments, given the covert nature of our activities. I should think my reason's obvious. To enter a village while wearing the garb of a shinobi would be beyond reckless, though you may tempt fate if that is your want. We shall pose as traveling merchants, Old as our leader, and we as his assistants. Are there any objections? I'm not really the merchant type, but if you think this is the best way to go about it, I'll trust you. And without further ado, let us begin. I have a lizard woman. She is my friend. My friend, the lizard woman. What's up? You, a merchant. Forgive me my skepticism, but you strike me less a man of commerce and more a common sellsword. Give my best smile. Hey. Stand corrected. Such a warm and cordial nature you possess. Pray you forgive me my earlier rudeness. It has been some time since the Viceroy came to our village to purge it of insurgents. Those who resisted suffered terribly, and those who did not fared little better. We who remain know better than to risk her ire. If the Imperials demand laborers, we comply. If they demand conscripts to send as soldiers to other provinces, we obey. Ours is a difficult life, with little in the way of luxuries. I know not what you sell, merchant, but I doubt that I, nor anyone else here, can afford it. Look at me, merchant around. Humanists. I haven't heard that one. Green Hell seemed interesting. That one seemed a little rough, though. A traveling merchant with meat, perchance? Better not to know when I have so little coin. He looks like my cat. I feel your eyes upon me. Do you know not the Lupin? Surely you've not been long in Langshia, else you would. For generations we have served the lords of Doma, compassionate and wise as they were, but the memories of such times fade with every passing day, as others will tell you. Rough. So would you say your time in Yangshia has been rough? Poochie? Foreign peddlers in Namai. Whatever it is you sell, I have no money to buy. Perhaps you should go elsewhere. Saying that, I know of no village in Yangxia that has fared any better. Once I would have directed you to the samurai lords of Monzin, had they not all died in battle or in purges. There's a Doman enclave, of course, but that lies beyond the Dairy Queen, Moon Gates. Needless to say, the Imperials have disinclined to let anyone but their own pass. That's fair. Whee! Who am I speaking to over here? Ah. Onami. He made Dance Dance Revolution. Weren't you the ones who came with the general? No? Oh, I see. My mistake. It warms my heart to see traveling merchants in Namai again. Though the Imperials never sealed our borders, folks like you have been taken to avoiding Yangxia ever since the rebellion. Fortunately, it only made it harder for us to survive. You may have noticed, but we lack a great many things. It was not much better before, true, but it's only gotten worse. Whee! I've seen these looks before. Same weary hopelessness. It's just like Alagana. Old, what have you learned? These and I encountered much the same. They've been pushed beyond the brink. I expected frustration and disillusionment, but not so much that they would come to question the wisdom of opposing imperial rule in the first place. Unless we can convince them otherwise, I fear we cannot convince Lord Hien to return. Without him... Slurp. Oop. Knocked over my big pile of painkillers. Need those. For the pain. Nice gloves. They don't look like tiger skin. I feel like if you're gonna name something tiger skin, you gotta go with like the tiger pattern. Let us not yet lose hope. Though the situation in Namai is bleak, mayhap it is not so elsewhere. I wish to speak with the others outside the village. Lise and I will look for farmers in the paddies to the east. Old, I ask that you look to the south. Surely they cannot have all given in to despair. Music's going pretty hard in the background. I feel like I'm really eating at a Chinese restaurant. Although most of the Chinese restaurants I've been to in however many years has been mostly filled with K-pop. They're all secretly owned by Koreans. Noticed. Get squirted. You can have a squirt too. You alright? You were attacked by caterpies. Thank you, thank you, thank you! If you hadn't come along, I don't know what I would have done. Got hit by string shot? What am I doing out here? Oh, looking for flowers. I need some for my parents' graves. The ones my brother and I usually bring are yellow, because it was my mother's favorite color. You haven't seen any, have you? No. Give me a minute. Uh-oh. A Tweedle Beetle battle. I wonder if it's worth it to get the damage boost right away. Or if it would just be better to swat him immediately with the water squirts. You gotta think of the opportunity cost. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore you. Maybe? Okay, maybe I won't ignore you. Now hold on. My AoE didn't do any damage and it got the lightning sprite's attention? That's no fair. Need to dump my entire mitigation load. But that was getting to be problematic. Well, that wasn't a mitigation load. It's the weird thing. A very hungry caterpillar. Okay. Run away! Stealthily eat a tortilla. Got some big bugs here, kid. Only yellow ones will do. Mother wouldn't have wanted anything else. I got you. Oh, you found some. Thank you so much, sir. That's twice you've saved me now. If you have time to spare, maybe you could come with me? Sure, Mother and Father would want to meet the man that showed me such kindness. We buried them on a cliff to the west of our village. There's a path through the terraces. I'll show you. Okay. All the way up there? I think I'm in the right way. The topography here is a little weird. It's survival crafting games. Definitely want to play one. But I don't know. I need to check out Voyagers of Nira. I get a little suspicious of games that like over advertise. And that is one of them. Like, I really need to know that they delivered on all the coolness that they said they had. And if it wasn't all just like smoke and mirrors. But you said you're playing it. So, and if you're recommending I play it, that's a good sign. We're here. Just give me a moment to put down the flowers, and I'll introduce you. They love to meet travelers and hear their tales of faraway places. Maybe you could tell them one from your homeland? Azami! Azami! Are you there? Azami! What the? You should not be here. Get away from my sister. Don't be so rude. He saved me from monsters, brother. He even helped me pick flowers for mother and father. Go back to the village. Now. You're scaring me. I said go. Stay inside and lock the door until I return. Don't think me ungrateful. My sister's the only family I have. If you saved her, then thank you. But it changes nothing. I asked you to leave. Now I'm asking you again. I'm not going to report you to the Imperials or anything stupid like that, but it's too dangerous for you to stay here. So please, I'm begging you, just leave us alone. Said your parents were buried here. So she told you, did she? Yeah, that's right. My mother and father believed in the rebellion. They left to fight for Lord Kyan. They came home on a cart driven by Imperial soldiers. Soldiers demanded that the families of the insurgent present themselves, or else they'd burn the whole village to the ground. So we did. What choice did we have? They beat us in the village square with their hands and with sticks, with anything. They kicked us while we lay on the ground begging for mercy. They made us denounce mother and father, call them fools, call them traitors, say that they deserved to die. I heard them laugh, but I dared not look up. One leaned close and whispered in my ear what he'd do to my sister if they came back. They're gone, but they're never far. All it takes is the wrong word in the wrong ear, and they'll return. And then I'll have to dig another grave, if I'm lucky. Whatever you came here to do, leave us out of it. If you want to fight the Imperials, go and fight them on your own. You can't help us, no one can. This is all we've got, so please, don't take it from us. I could go for a bit of an Imperial stabbing right about now. Yeah. Whee! Howdy. You've come at a good time, old. We but recently completed our inquiries. What of yours? Met a girl? It's our grave for her parents. I was not aware of these events. The boy, he told you all this? Such disgraceful, despicable crimes. If I knew the men responsible, I would not hesitate to hunt them down and... Forgive me. That outburst was unbecoming. The more I learn of the Imperial's actions in my absence, the more difficult I find it to marshal my emotions. Could Lord Hien have foreseen this? That our people's spirits would be broken so? Though, at first I scoffed at his pronouncement. feels all too possible now that he might resolve to surrender himself. Yeah. They're decent looking gloves. I think the string in between my fingers that's got to be holding these on are probably uncomfortable. Despite everything we have seen and learned, I refuse to renounce his cause. We should return to the House of the Fierce and consult with our comrades. Perhaps together we might... Did you hear that? Quickly, we must find a place to hide.
Imperials.
Why are you milling about like a pack of slack-jawed mongrels? Form a line! Now! Finally. I come before you today to deliver an announcement of the highest import. So listen well. While on a charitable mission to Isari village, the acting viceroy and her personal guard came under attack from Confederate forces. This brazen, unconscionable act cannot and will not go unanswered. As loyal subjects of the Empire, who enjoy her safety and prosperity, you have a duty to defend her as well. There is no cause for alarm. We have no intention of sending ill-trained fodder to the front line. Those who are selected will be expected to perform rudimentary tasks, cleaning and maintenance and so forth. You will serve only as long as you are needed. Afterwards, you'll be free to return to your homes. You first.
My puppy.
The Empire has no pressing need of cleaners. This is but a thinly veiled attempt to intimidate those who supported the Confederacy's actions, and isolate any whose loyalty they already suspect.
And lastly, you. That should suffice for now.
Don't worry. I will be back before you know it. Listen to the elders while I'm away, and do not play outside the village. Everything is going to be fine. I love you, all right? Remember that I love you.
We thank you for your cooperation. Rest assured that this will all be over very soon, once the Confederacy has been made to pay our own ruby tithe.
There's no telling what might happen to those people. We have to help them.
And we shall. But before all else, we must needs ascertain their destination. I doubt this is the first village the Garleans have visited, nor is it like to be the last. I will track these men. Will you help me? Pray return to our headquarters and tell the others what you saw here. Should we have need of reinforcements, I would know that they are ready.
But I should be going with you. I came here to fight!
Soon enough, Lys. Soon enough. For now, we must proceed with caution.
But murder!
I know that. I do. It's just... when I saw them rounding those people up... Look, if anything happens, anything at all, you'd better call for us. I mean it, Yugiri. Anything at all.
Regardless of what the officer claimed, I fear they have crueler designs for these people. With me, old. We must hurry. Like, if they really wanted to, like, kill them, surely they would have done it in the village. It's more intimidating that way. Unless they're going for, like, a torture and send back approach, that just seems like more work. But then again, if they did kill them, they wouldn't have the people to work the fields. Given the circumstance, we must make every effort to refrain from needless violence. Here's the shinobi's tool for when a more discreet approach is required. Use it with these darts. They're coated with an alchemical reagent that induces a deep sleep. There are soldiers patrolling ahead. Where the circumstance is different, we can engage them directly, but for the villagers' sake, we dare not risk it. We will use these blowguns to incapacitate them. For a shinobi such as you, this should prove no challenge. Nevertheless, practice is in order. Did she know I was a ninja? That's cool. My job is relevant. There, the soldier on the hill below. Take aim and fire. The dart finds its mark. He shall fall within moments. Search your surroundings for the Imperial soldier. You may move the camera and zoom in and out. Target the soldier with both RT and A. It's gonna go center of mass, right? We're a million miles away. Well done, my friend. Now give me your map. There's a vantage point from which you may observe and fire upon the other soldiers. Where not, I shall be with you every step of the way, keeping watch for other patrols. Shall speak again on the other side of the river. Yahob Marbles. I normally play in like the dead of night, so like nobody is on. Sometimes I even forget I'm playing an MMO. Just zap them all, huh? Gotta do it turkey hunt style. Hit the guy far in the back. Right in the wiener. I don't know if there was a pattern that mattered, but that was fun. Last Imperial soldier crumples to the ground to sleep. You put away your blowgun and prepare to rejoin Yugiri. Can I do stuff to him? Prank him, John. No? Fair enough. The hell is that? That misbegotten from Elden Ring? Of Inara. Natanaga. It's weird out here in the streets. Excellent work. Old, they appear to be none the wiser. The villagers are being held in the castrum to the south, Bluminis. Once it was a base of operations for the Garlean occupation until 10 or so years ago, when they relocated to Doma Castle. Now the castrum serves as little more than a storage facility. Spy 2 sentries near the gate. You've proven yourself with impeccable aim. I would ask you to incapacitate them. This very hill should afford you a clear shot. Bah, bah. See that one? Where's the other? I don't have much range. Okay. I guess I shoot you and the other one pokes up. What the? You're... Two sentries slumber side by side. No others appear to be forthcoming. It would be fun if there was just like a train of them. Fine work, Old. Obero would be proud. The way is clear. Let's move closer and see what's become of the villagers. He does know I'm a ninja. That's cool. Wonder what other jobs have specific text like that. Sir, The on from the other villagers are assembled for inspection. Very good, I will address them personally. Attention, shortly you will all be transported to the facility on the distant shore. Your duties, as you have been previously informed, will be rudimentary in nature. More specifically, you will be tasked with the repair and maintenance of various arms and armaments, as well as Magitech devices. Magitech? But we're farmers! You don't know the first thing about Magitech. It'd take us months, if not years, to learn how to do that kind of work. The material in question was damaged when your kith and kin rose up in rebellion, therefore you bear the responsibility for its repair. If you cannot perform your duties, you will learn how, and if you cannot learn how, then your villages may find themselves at the mercy of the Confederacy and other radical elements. Is that what you want? Deal with this rabble. I am needed at the castle. This is no temporary measure. Those men and women will die in servitude. Once they're taken to the other facility, it will be too late. If we are to intervene, we must do so now. Agreed? And let us be about it. Murder! Okay, we'll talk first. Despite the urgency of the situation, we must proceed with the utmost caution to ensure the safety of the villagers. To wit, we must infiltrate the castrum without raising the alarm. I will deal with any soldiers near the entrance. Stand watch for the others approaching from the north till you hear my signal. Murder. For mercy, you spy no Imperial patrols bound for the castrum. Oxkai pierces the silence. Yagiri is waiting. Whee! Murder? Murder. Speak softly, lest the others hear us. What are the outside? That's good. We may proceed as planned. These ones shall not soon wait. However, the others are too close to the villagers. Incapacitating them as I did these ones is far too risky. Fortunately, a solution presents itself. I would have you disguise yourself as an Imperial soldier and convince them that a changing of the guard is in order. You have to pick your uniforms. They shall not protest. Let's see. This guy's a little tiny. I think I gotta go with the big one. Too large. And this one's too small. But this one is just right. With all due care and consideration, you relieve the sleeping soldier of their uniform. You've chosen one to your liking, then. Excellent. I shall hide these ones where no one will find them. Hell. Our sleeping beauties have been laid to rest in their bunks. Oh, and while I was in the barracks, I happened upon these spare uniforms, in case the items in your possession are not to your liking. Kabuto and Teko should match the Uwagi Hakama and Choka in your possession. Okay. With that, you have the full set. I'm sure once you change it will seem as though it was bespoke. You will need to give the soldiers guarding the villagers a proper Imperial salute to complete the deception and convince them to come here, where I will be waiting to deal with them. And do I gotta? Kabuto. Luwugi. Deco. Pantalones. Boots. Yeah. With my Imperial ermine too. You guys got like kitties roaming free in here. You guys really don't have much for security, do you? Hello, kitty. You want up? Well, you can't. Changing the guard, is it? About bloody time. Just looking at these on is enough to make me feel depressed. Reminds me of when I was in their shoes, pissing myself in fear. The time already. Not that I'm complaining, mind, but I thought the others would be gone for longer. Can I sneak around this back? I put on my normal clothes yet? My God, you've killed them. These ones shall sleep soundly along with the others. And with that, there are no more soldiers to trouble us. You can dispose of that accursed uniform too. It's time to guide the villagers to freedom. Man, just kind of rude to make me change into those classes and fill up my armory chest slots with that garbage. Yeah, I have to clear that again very soon. What's up?
Listen to me, all of you. We have dealt with the Imperials for now, but you must flee this place, quickly.
Dealt with them? Oh no. You didn't kill them, did you?
Are you mad? There's no escaping the Empire. Running will only make it worse.
To stay is to die. You know this to be true. Even if you lack the will to fight, surely you have the will to live! Or has that, too, been beaten out of you? Is this what has become of Doma?
You were Lord Hien's retainer, trained to fight without fear and obey without question. Well, we're not. We're lost and afraid. We hate this, all of this, but we can't do a damn thing to change it. And trying will only make it worse. It's a pathetic existence, but it's all we got. And when people like you come here pretending it can be different, it doesn't help. All right?
Peace, boy. Peace. She came to help, and for that we should be grateful.
Elder, your face.
We all have scars. Some too many to bear. Too many battles. Too much lost. Our friends, our family, even our liege. We who survived are forced to bend the knee, to sell our souls and surrender our dignity. How are we to lift our heads when this shame weighs so heavily upon us? Your courage, your resolve, they are as salt in our wounds.
If they only knew what you would do for them, my lord. You have made your plight clear, and I shall impose my will no more. But know this, brothers and sisters of Doma. For all you have suffered, for all the horror and the ignominy, you are still here. You are still alive. My lord prays you value your life as highly as he does. As for me, I swear by all the Kami in creation that I will free you from this torment, no matter the cost.
If the Imperials come for me, I will tell them we were tricked by an Ori woman.
Tell them whatever you must, to keep your loved ones safe.
Why would you... After everything...
Feel like we should have murdered some of them. Not them, but the Imperials. Leaving them alive seems like a mistake. Scout pants? Yeah, they're pretty okay. Apologies, old. I was lost in thought. Mayhap they have the right of it. Mayhap we are fools for urging them to rise once more. Yet I believe, I have to believe, that in their heart of hearts they still... Now's not the time. We must finish what we started. I have in my possession a powerful medicine that befuddles the mind and memories. We must administer it to the soldiers ere they wake. Medicine will leave the soldiers confused and unable to clearly recall the recent events. They will suspect they fell asleep at their posts and will be reluctant to discuss it with others. It is not more than a temporary measure, but we dare not kill them for the sake of the villagers. 10 to the last 2 I put to sleep, and I shall see to the others. Okay. I mean, it was like 40 people. Just a few more years. Oh, I gotta put them in a place. Explode. Starting to see like the value of ninja burst damage. Hit real hard, real quick. Hop on up, kitty. You want to talk to people? Don't headbutt the mic like that. Just meow at it. Father, is that you? Kitty. I know. I promise to stop soon. Yeah, I'm curious if the other kids are awake. Put on a movie for one. That should keep them nice and distracted. But the other one I haven't seen yet today. It would be nice if he actually got sleep. It would be a first, but it would be nice. I'm liking them just leaving these guys unconscious with like all these jackals that apparently live in the middle of the base. I want to go home. No, you sleep by the dumpster. Oh. Can't catch me. You Geary? You up on the cliff? No. Oh, there she is. Man, the in-game weather sucks for this cutscene.
Forgive me for making you search. It calms me, the sound. It helps me to remember the sway of the ocean when I close my eyes. Despite the many great and noble things I said, in truth I am not of Doma. I was born beneath the waves of the Ruby Sea.
Oh yeah! Reminds me. Your parents say hi, by the way.
To think that you were there, that you even spoke with my mother and father. They are in good health, then. The knowledge is of great comfort to me. That I might have the strength to protect my home from the Empire, I left to learn the secrets of the shinobi. Day and night we trained, ever striving to exceed our mental and physical limits. After a time, my skills were recognized, and I was dispatched to assist the Doman Liberation Front. It was then that I met Lord Cayenne and his son, and their loyal samurai, Gosetsu. Good men all, brave and true, so clear their eyes, so pure their purpose. Any shinobi would have been proud to serve them and Doma. But in the end, I will always be of the sea. Every day, I pray for my home and for the people I left behind, that they might be spared the wages of war and live in peace, untouched by this madness. I confessed this to Lord Hien once. Do you know what he said to me?
Shrug.
He said, "Good. We are better for the conviction of our allies, and draw inspiration from their example. What is weak alone may together grow stronger." Never did I lose faith in them. Even when all was lost and I led our people to Eorzea, I clung to the belief that our dream would one day be realized. But when I gazed into those eyes bereft of hope, when those broken men balked at liberty, the dream was shattered.
Together we are strong, and we must carry on. Got quite the ring pop on my finger.
That you remain resolute even in the face of everything we have seen. It heartens me more than you know. Thank you for standing by this naive fool. An Imperial airship. It is bound for Doma Castle. Quickly, we must rejoin the others.
Nyom. Across the bridge. Big jump. I tried. Whew. Honestly, the game's making me feel like this is a pretty hopeless endeavor right now. Like, I know there's got to be a happy ending eventually. But I don't even know if, like, the Imperials are ever, like, truly defeated. Like, they have to be at some point, right? Dawn Trail seems like such a goofy expansion. Makes it feel like maybe the Imperials are done with? But then again, the story is so so long and windy. Wait, what? I go this way? Through the sneaky sewer grate? Yeah, go ahead and attack me. I've lost my mind. Like, surely that's not like the land of the fierce. It is. Oh. Well, then I have lost my mind. I got this. Back to Namai. And how does one get all those other things over here? There we go. Now we're on the right track. Maybe. Wait, where's the actual puddle? Have I lost my mind? Not here? Down here, yeah. There's a little quest marker that was kind of like blocking my view. Yeah, you, Fukata. I blame you for this. At least it looks like the aetherite might have been repaired. Come, come, we must tell the others of the airship, or hear what they know of it. They seem to be panicking.
There you are. What happened? Are the villagers all right?
We freed them, along with many others. Kosetsu, we spied an airship bound for the castle. Know you aught of it?
Aye, that we do. The Crown Prince is come to Doma.
Oh, dang.
We suspect this is a result of recent events in Girabania. Our defeat notwithstanding, there appears to be some concern in Garlemald that subversive elements may be rallying in other provinces. Though Yotsuyu governs Doma, Xenos remains the province's anointed viceroy, and it would seem he has come to assess the current situation in person.
If Xenos is here, we must seize this opportunity and kill him.
Would that it were so simple, Lady Yugiri. You may recall that we encountered Xenos at Rolga's Reach. We have seen firsthand what he can do. His power defies explanation. He faced the Alliance, the Resistance, and the Scions, and he defeated us all. We survived and learned from the experience, it is true. But if we are to defeat him, it will not be through simple opportunism. We will require a flawless plan.
We know his strengths. A prodigious swordsman trained from childhood by the finest Imperial tutors, reputed to be without equal on the battlefield, which is why we must not meet him there. Nay, we keep to the shadows, the domain of the shinobi, and thence we strike. You need only give me the chance.
Were this but a matter of personal revenge, I would not presume to bar your path, for I myself crave that same vengeance. But to draw steel against the Emperor's son is a grave decision, and one that will shape our nation's future. Do not forget Lord Hien's words.
What, that we should sheathe our swords if the people lack the will to fight? I will not squander this opportunity. If we do naught, our master's life is forfeit.
Even should you succeed, Xenos' death will not win Doma her freedom. More likely, her doom. Can we defend our people against the Empire's retribution? We few against a legion? Do not be a fool, child!
Mayhap I am a fool with foolish dreams of a future that will never be. But I will not forsake them!
Yugiri, wait!
Dang.
What now?
What now, indeed? We put on some new pants. Lovely. Not that lovely. I'm actually gonna slap on the glamour plate again. Alright, but yep, always a good time. Thank you so much. I had a good time. We're gonna get back on schedule starting next week, or at least that's the plan. I have old man disease, so we'll see how well everything goes. But I do plan on playing Stardew Valley tonight and getting back to something on Monday. I think we're playing Illusion Carnival. Not 100% sure. I'll post the schedule sometime soon. Thank you so much. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye. Do stick around, though, and I will find somebody to raid. Do I have viewers? I've got a few. Anybody playing anything cool? Answer's mostly no. Gonna raid. Hello, kitty. I'm gonna raid somebody playing Inzoi. They look like they just started. I've been curious how that game's been holding up. It sounded a little rough on release. And on YouTube, stick around, I'll find somebody else to raid for you guys too. Have a great day, bye-bye!